Alright, now that we know what makes an argument or a claim sound and valid, let's talk about a brainstorming tool for your argument essay. And most of you probably already know what brainstorming is, but it's basically a process in which you, the writer, are going to select a topic, develop an idea about that topic, and when I say an idea, I mean a claim. You're going to take a position. You'll create a plan to support that topic with ideas, evidence, some opinions, but observations as well, and then you start planning your connections. So for an argument essay, when you are brainstorming, one thing you have to make sure to do is make sure you create a clear claim, taking a position on a topic. Your arguments and your theses should not simply state a fact or present a definition. That's not an argument or claim, it's definition. For example, if I wrote the sky is blue, that's not an argument, that's just a fact. That's our understanding of both the sky and what the color blue looks like. A claim, though, and maybe the start of a thesis would be the world's skies may start looking different if we don't pay attention to climate change. That's a little bit different. I'm taking a position on something, and it's something in which I'm going to have to support with facts and evidence. Your argument, it could start with an opinion. Remember that one condition of your argument and your proposal is that you choose something relevant to you. So it may very well come from an opinion, but it shouldn't rely just on what you think. You have to make it supportable. So you need facts, observations, research that support the position, research from credible sources. Remember that your arguments, part one, have to include material from peer-reviewed scholarly journals. These are people who are experts in their fields. They've studied the topic. The material presented holds some weight. It's been tested. You must also address your counter-argument. When I say you're addressing your counter-argument, you're not simply saying they're wrong. You're poking holes in their position and showing that maybe the information presented in the counter doesn't hold as much weight as your position does. So to do this, we're going to use the Toulmin method. I don't want you worrying too much about who Toulmin was, but instead focus on using the method that he developed to help organize and create a sound argument. And he created 4 modal qualifiers. Or he didn't create them really, more than put them together. So the first qualifier is the claim, your thesis and position. Remember, you can't simply present a fact, you have to present an arguable position, something that you want to happen, something the reader really needs to think about, something that might have consequences. The grounds, which would be your reasoning in support of that claim. The warrant, evidence and support for your grounds. Statistics, facts, examples, and then the backing, support and assumptions that are both clear and logical. So you'll take everything and you'll put it together and basically put it in a neat little package, and at the end of your paragraphs you'll provide some type of argumentative analysis. So here's a template that you can use when developing your argument using the Toolman method. So at the top you have the claim. That would be your original thesis, your topic, and the argument you're making about that topic. Remember, it has to be a specific position. Then you have the grounds, the warrants, and the backing. So the grounds would essentially be the topic sentence or the start of your topic sentence for each body paragraph. Following the grounds in a paragraph would be the warrants and then the backing. So using the Toolman method and using this template to give you an idea of what you need for argument part 1, you would have an introduction with your thesis, then 3 body paragraphs that support that claim, and then a 4th body paragraph for the rebuttal and the counter. The rebuttal and counter should also be refuted. So in that 4th body paragraph, you would want to make sure that even though you are mentioning the counter position, you're giving them some attention, you're also explaining how and why that position doesn't stand up to yours. And then you follow all of that up with your concluding paragraph. And then here are just some questions to consider when you're coming up with your claim, the evidence and the grounds for that claim, the warrants, and the backing for that claim. When you're developing your rebuttal, a couple of things to think about. Who's arguing against your position? Why? How does your position stand up to theirs? So you're going to post your brainstorming to the discussion board. So when you're doing that, remember to include your claim and then organize it in a way that's going to work for you and one that communicates where you're going with the essay to your classmates so that they can offer support and we can discuss. So if you have any questions, let me know.